One of the biggest flaws in material changing for the P1 and X1 series Bambu Lab 3D printers has to be purging. More specifically, purges not dropping down the chute when they're supposed to. And is there maybe a simple solution that does not require a hardware modification to minimize this? First, let's take a closer look at the cause of the problem. I'll slice a multi-material file using the stock Bambu machine preset and send that to the X1 Carbon. The P1S and P1P follow the same behavior. If watching from the top down, it's hard to see exactly what is happening, but with the lighting in the right spot and watching from the underside of the bed, it becomes quite clear what causes the purges to not drop down the chute. And it is that they are physically getting stuck to the chute walls, and this can cause the chute to back up. In the April 28.1 release of SteinWipe Motion Control, I've provided a SteinSwitch specifically to address this issue. I call this chute tapping, and you will know when it is enabled because there is a very distinct sound. To enable this feature, copy the SteinSwitch definition from the documentation, and in the Machine Settings Notes tab, paste it to the printer notes on a new line. This is the area that will hold all of our SteinSwitch feature options. Now, watching it in action at full speed, it's hard to catch exactly what is happening, but if we slow it down to 240 frames per second, the principle here becomes quite clear. This mod is designed to use the stock flap inside the chute to physically knock any stuck purge free. There are currently 3 levels of aggressiveness for this feature, and which one you use really depends on which material you are printing with. I found PLA frees up pretty easily from the chute with the soft tapping feature, and it generally works pretty well. But printing with PETG, on the other hand, it's a bit more stubborn and requires a bit more encouragement to free it up. Using the medium setting is usually needed here. There is also a hard setting as well if the first two are not quite working out for you. But be careful going bananas with the max setting because, well, you might find this will knock it down for sure, but you might also inadvertently create a completely new problem of launching the purge onto the build plate. So definitely adjust these accordingly. Happy printing!